My dear child, God is speaking to you today. The moment has arrived. Very soon, you will become the bearer of a millionaire's secret, an inheritance so immense it will shake the foundations of your life and forever alter your destiny. Beneath your name lies something hidden, something secret, sacred, a spiritual inheritance, but also something physical, tangible, real, not a metaphor or myth. A real-world transfer of unimaginable value is approaching you like a silent wave, and almost no one around you knows it. You have walked through life unaware the path beneath your feet was paved with gold, hidden gold left behind by someone you never met, someone who made a covenant with heaven that their blessings would not die with them but rise again in their rightful soul, and that soul is you. You are the continuation of a divine contract signed generations ago. Type, "This contract is mine," to claim the message. You have felt it your whole life, haven't you? That you were different, not loudly, not obviously, but quietly, heavily, like something vast watched over you, like your story was never meant to be small. You tried to live normally but couldn't. You tried to ignore the signs, the symbols, the strange timing, prophetic dreams, repeating numbers, but you couldn't because deep down you knew this truth. You were born for something extraordinary, and the universe has been silently preparing this moment since the second you took your first breath. Type, "I was born for this," to claim the message. This message is no coincidence. If you are reading or watching this now, it means the spiritual gate above you has just opened. Spiritual laws restrict certain blessings until the appointed time, but today that restriction has been lifted, the scroll is unsealed, and within it lies a divine transfer written not in ink but fire and promise. Your wilderness season is ending, the wandering is over, you will no longer be overlooked or bypassed, the system of delay has collapsed. Type, "No more delay," to claim the message. This inheritance is not just money, it's unlocking who you really are, removing the disguise life forced on you. You are not who they told you to be, not what your bank account says, not the trauma that tried to bury you. You are royalty in hiding, a vault of sacred energy waiting to be unlocked. When this blessing hits, and it will, you will walk differently, speak differently, the light in your eyes will shift, and people will sense something ancient in you. You will carry the weight of divine wealth. Type, "Unlock my vault," to claim the message. Why now? Because something on earth has shifted, a cycle once closed has completed. The enemy of your destiny knows it. For years there's been spiritual resistance around you, not because you were weak, but because you were dangerous, dangerous to poverty, generational curses, darkness that sought to dominate your family line. That's why you were attacked, but the attack was a clue. The stronger the resistance, the higher the calling. They feared your light before you even did. Type, "They feared my light," to claim the message. Heaven has kept a close watch on your heart, even when you doubted, failed, or didn't pray. Why? Because your failures did not cancel your inheritance, they activated it. Your lowest moments were watched with compassion by angels assigned to you, not mere messengers but managers of miracles. Recently, they received instructions to move. You will notice this movement as strange blessings, random timely emails, messages, dreams, phone calls, coincidences, none accidental. Type, "Send my angels now" to claim the message. Right now, your name echoes in unseen places, in boardrooms, spiritual dimensions, heavenly records. People you don't know are being nudged to help you, and those who betrayed, lied, mocked, or manipulated you will watch you rise, not for revenge, but because heaven will not let their false narrative define your final story. What was meant for harm, God is rewriting for glory. This transformation will be whispered about because the truth will be too loud. Type, "Rewrite my story" to claim the message. If you felt heavy, restless, overwhelmed, or sleepless lately, it's not anxiety, it's activation. Your spirit senses what your mind doesn't understand yet. A massive spiritual deposit is being made into your destiny, and your body reacts. The physical world is always last to catch up. Don't let discomfort blind you to what's really happening. God is preparing your life to match your calling. Some people will walk away, some routines will feel hollow. You're being emptied to be filled. Don't fear the shift, welcome it. You're not punished, you're positioned. Type, "Position me now" to claim the message. Understand this, the wealth coming is not just for you, but for your children, family, legacy. You will break cycles centuries old. You'll be the first to rise, but not the last. What you build with this inheritance will outlive you. The money is a tool, the real gift is authority, the confidence to say yes without checking your balance, the power to give without hesitation, the ability to walk into any room knowing you belong. Type, "I walk in with authority" to claim the message. But there's urgency. Someone watches you, not mystically, but very real, from your bloodline, alive today, knowing about this inheritance, hoping you won't wake up to it. They try to intercept the blessing through doubt, drama, distractions, but heaven foresaw it, and now it's reversed. The curse returns to sender, the energy blocking you is broken. You are shielded. Type, "Return to sender" to claim the message. You stand at the border of two lives, old and new. Soon, a serious choice will ask you to leave the familiar for the unknown. Don't miss it, that choice is the final key. Miracles live in courage, not comfort. Shed fear, drop guilt, say goodbye to who you were, and yes to what's being born. Type, "I choose my next life" to claim the message. You were never meant to live small. That inner knowing, that feeling you carry, was never delusion, it was prophecy, a whisper from eternity planted in your soul before birth. The strange delays and hardships were because what you carry is ancient, it belongs to a lineage of miracle makers, visionaries, warriors. Now, the weight of their unfinished blessings falls into your hands. Type, "I accept my divine legacy" to claim the message. Your inheritance was once blocked, bound in spiritual realms by envy, secrecy, and fear. Someone in your bloodline was given this gift long ago but overwhelmed. They locked it away spiritually, waiting for someone strong enough to break the cycle, and that someone is you. Heaven waited for the right vessel, and now the time has come. Type, I am the chosen one, to claim the message. An unclaimed spiritual will exist in your ancestors' bloodline, sealed in heaven's archives, inscribed with your name. This is not just finance, it's divine positioning, stepping into favor, status, and influence that will bless generations. Now the will is unsealed, ink glowing, scroll opening, angels reading your name aloud before powers and principalities. Type, unseal my inheritance, to claim the message. But before the blessing reaches you, one final test awaits, not strength, but alignment. You must not return to old friendships that kept you small, habits that dulled your spirit, voices that made you doubt your worth. If you do, your future's energy will close. But if you walk boldly forward, doors will explode open with holy fire and favor. Type, I walk forward without fear, to claim the message. You felt the transition, the sleepless nights, emotional purging, tension between endings and beginnings, because your spiritual DNA is mutating, upgrading. You are not who you were last year, month, or week. You are becoming who your future demands. This new identity carries authority. When you speak, things shift. When you pray, barriers break. When you enter a space, the atmosphere responds. Type, I receive my upgraded identity, to claim the message. Now the prophetic key, the person blocking your inheritance is about to be exposed. Maybe a sibling, parent, cousin, or someone who smiled at you, spiritual sabotage hidden as concern or love. Heaven has drawn the line. They will be silenced. They cannot stop what's coming. They were never the author of your story. Type, expose what is hidden, to claim the message. You'll notice shifts, sudden silences, random blessings appearing in threes, doors once closed suddenly flying open, the numbers May 7th and May 11th showing up in dreams, divine codes, messages, warnings, confirmations from the spirit realm. Don't ignore them. Every coincidence now is prophecy. The blessing is no longer hiding, it's chasing you. Type, decode the signs for me, to claim the message. Here's the shock. The millionaire tied to your inheritance was not a stranger but your spiritual grandfather or great-uncle or grandmother with no children, who vowed to pass their legacy to the first pure descendant with fire, and you passed the test, watched silently by their spiritual guardians. You were examined and deemed worthy. Type, I accept what is mine, to claim the message. This blessing will disrupt your life for the better. Sudden moves, offers, international connections, unexpected people bringing impossible opportunities. Don't doubt them, they were sent. But discernment is key. Before you say yes, ask your spirit, does this expand me or distract me? The right doors bring peace even in uncertainty. Trust your newly enhanced intuition. Type, activate my discernment, to claim the message. You are not here by chance. The wealth coming is not for hoarding but restoration. You will fund causes, build homes for the homeless, speak for the voiceless, provide relief where none imagined it possible. You are both receiver and distributor. The kingdom of heaven will flow through you. You will heal, not hoard. For this, you are entrusted with divine power. Type, "Make me a channel of blessing," to claim the message. If you are still here reading, you have crossed the final spiritual barrier. This was not just a message but a summons. Your soul was called. Not everyone is chosen to see this. Many were filtered out, but you were drawn in by heaven's hand. A spiritual unlocking is happening. You may feel chills or tears because this is supernatural, your soul remembering who you are. Type, "I remember my divine self," to claim the message. One more thing, this is only the beginning. What's next will feel unreal, the kind of call that silences you, opportunities too good to be true but real, connections too aligned to be accidental. That's because it's not accidental. The blueprint is unfolding now. Watch the dates. The 22nd of an upcoming month will hold significance, a letter, a signature, a final confirmation. Type, "Reveal the next chapter," to claim the message. And the final twist, the inheritance will not come through the family member you expected. It will come through a stranger you meet within 30 days, someone who won't appear wealthy or powerful but is assigned by God to bless you because you passed every unseen test. They are the human key. Treat everyone with compassion. You never know who holds your miracle. Type, "Send the stranger with my blessing," to claim the message. This is your hour of confirmation. Doubt is over. From now on, expect miracles, movement, emails, past people returning. Discern wisely. Expect one last test, then launch into your destiny. The scroll has been read, angels dispatched, the signature made, the deal sealed. It is done. Type, "I received the sealed deal," to claim the message. My dear child, you are not forgotten or overlooked. Heaven remembers you. Your name rides the wind now. Speak it boldly, walk as if it's already yours, because it is. Because it is already yours. But now listen again, child of divine design, this inheritance is not just your destination, it is your activation. What awakens now in your life is not a random series of events, but the unveiling of your truest form. Every skill, every talent, every whisper of potential you once doubted, now begins to glow. The divine light within you is no longer hiding. It is emerging, pressing through your skin like dawn through shadow. Type 1, "Let the light rise," to claim this truth. You will begin to feel things shift inside you, a sudden stillness in chaos, an unusual peace in pressure. This is your inner compass recalibrating to heaven's coordinates. You won't crave what you used to. What once tempted you will now feel tasteless. What once kept you small will now seem suffocating. These are not just mood swings, they are spiritual contractions, birthing a newer, bolder you. The identity that couldn't hold your calling is falling away. Type, "Shed my old skin," to claim this transformation. Your speech will begin to carry weight. Your words will pierce through illusions, cut through confusion, and stir hearts without effort. This is the mantle of divine authority falling upon you. People will sense it before you speak. They'll look at you and not know why they suddenly feel safe, seen, or stirred. It's not charm, it's assignment. You've been marked. Type 1 Receive my mantle to step fully into this calling. But be warned, with power comes purification. The next few days may bring sudden exposure of lies, habits, alliances that can't go where you're going. Don't fight it. Let what must crumble, crumble. The old foundation cannot hold this new weight of blessing. There will be silence where there used to be noise. That's not emptiness, it's sacred space being made. Do not rush to fill it. Wait. Listen. The next instructions will not come from the outside. They will rise from within you. Type 1 Listen to divine instruction to claim the next step. A new name is being whispered over your life. Not your literal name, but your spiritual identity. It is a name recognized by heaven, feared by darkness, and awaited by the earth. This name holds your function, your force, your flow. When you walk in this name, doors won't just open, they'll swing as if wind touched. Your finances will begin to align. Your health will begin to restore. Your confidence will not be forced, it will arrive. Type Call me by my true name to receive this spiritual identity. And now comes the moment of realignment. Heaven is rearranging the people in your orbit. Some will distance themselves without explanation. Don't chase them. Let them go. They are not your enemies, they are your former assignments. But now your energy must be preserved for higher ground. New alignments are being orchestrated, people of vision, people of power, people of purpose are being nudged toward you. They will not compete, they will collaborate. They will not drain, they will deposit. Type Surround me with divine allies to open the gate for them. Within 72 hours of reading this, you will receive a sign so specific, so undeniable, it will silence every remaining doubt. A message, a dream, a face from the past, or a piece of news that confirms what you already know in your spirit. This sign will not just be comfort, it will be confirmation. Mark it. Remember it. Honor it. Type Send the confirmation to receive this divine proof. And when it comes, act. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess. This next opportunity will look like a small door, but behind it is a cathedral of blessings. You will be tempted to underestimate it because it won't come with flashing lights or applause, but that is heaven's strategy. The treasure is hidden to protect it from pride. Only the humble will walk through. Type 1 Step through the small door to claim your entrance. Now prepare your household. A wave of abundance is coming that must not only be received, it must be managed. You are not being gifted with wealth, you are being trusted with responsibility. Your home will become a center of light, a hub of healing, a lighthouse for the lost. Prepare your environment. Remove what dims your spirit. Rearrange the space to reflect what you're expecting, not what you've endured. Type 1 Prepare my space to align your home with your inheritance. Watch your dreams in the coming nights. A blueprint is being downloaded. Not metaphorical, literal. You will see images, receive names, be shown numbers, and even locations. Keep a journal beside your bed. These are not just dreams, they are divine schematics. You are being shown the infrastructure of your future. What to build. Where to build. Who to trust. Type "Show me the blueprint" to receive this insight clearly. And now the moment of decision has returned. Will you accept the weight of this calling? Not just the wonder, but the responsibility. Will you let go of being liked to become legendary? Will you risk being misunderstood in order to become who you really are? This inheritance is not for spectators. It is for soldiers of light. Type 1 Accept the full weight to step into divine maturity. One final message is being sent now from the spiritual realms. The blockage around your bloodline has been broken. The chain snapped. The curse shattered. The generational weight has lifted. You will now notice sudden momentum. Delays dissolving. Emails being answered. Money being released. Love returning, not just romance, but real love. The love of community, the love of God, the love of purpose. Type "Break the chain." Release the flow to unlock this release.